This is the story of cable. It all started back in 1948, and this is what TV looked like. That's because broadcast stations weren't strong enough to reach small towns, and that could be a bit of a problem if you were selling television sets. But in a small town in Pennsylvania, John Walson had an idea. He trekked up a nearby mountain and erected a community antenna and ran a cable to his store. Then he ran cables from his store to his customers. His customers now could clearly watch the faraway Philadelphia broadcast station. At about the same time, other entrepreneurs erected antennas in their communities all over the country. And so, cable TV was born. For the next 50 years, cable and broadcast worked pretty well together. Here's how. Cable guys like John Walson paid all the costs to bring the broadcast stations to their customers, and their customers paid a small fee to get the channels they otherwise could not see. Cable rarely, if ever, paid broadcasters to retransmit their stations. After all, the government gave broadcasters free use of the airwaves, and broadcasters were supposed to give free local programming to viewers. If cable could help more people see programming, broadcasters could charge advertisers more money. But over time, Congress wanted to strengthen local programming. So they passed laws that allowed broadcast stations to charge cable and satellite companies to carry their signals. Over the years, cable has tried to resist the rate increases that broadcasters demand. After all, broadcasters get to use the public airways at no charge. And in exchange, their programming was supposed to be free. Anyway, cable and broadcasters started to negotiate. Here's how. Let's look at how those negotiations might have happened with an example using the Star Cable Company and broadcast station WXYZ. In some cases, the Star Cable Company purchased advertising on station WXYZ as payment, or Star Cable even agreed to carry unpopular channels that were bundled along with WXYZ by the station's giant owner. It used to be that the Star Cable would reach an agreement directly with WXYZ. That's changed too. Now the big four networks, ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox, that own or manage local stations, call the shots. They demand exorbitant fees from cable and satellite in exchange for their local stations, even though the local station's programming was supposed to be free over-the-air TV. It doesn't matter that it's only because of cable and satellite that millions of people can see their stations. And with these big audiences, they will make millions of dollars from advertising. These big conglomerates will continue to charge whatever they want for their programs, because they can, and because the government allows it. Yet they expect cable and satellite, and eventually you, the customer, to foot the bill. Unless the law changes, broadcasters will be able to threaten or actually take their signals off of cable or satellite. Then broadcast will look exactly like it did in 1948. That's why Mediacom and other providers are working to stop unfair program rate increases. To learn more, visit American Television Alliance, a voice for the TV viewer at americantelevisionalliance.org.